Now the beginning of the chapter is dealing with biosphere. What do you mean by biosphere? It is the part of earth where life exists. So does that mean where the life does not exist, that is not called biosphere? No, we'll say biosphere is meant for living only, but non-living things also contribute, and it basically contains all living things which are in mutual balance with each other. It will include plants, animals, human beings and all. It is made up of many units, and when many units of biosphere they combine, they make an ecosystem. Now what is an ecosystem? The word eco is related to eco, the environment related, and system. The ecosystem which is described in your book, there are two types of ecosystem. There are natural and artificial ecosystem. What is a natural ecosystem? The system or the system of nature which is found in the nature. It will include forests, it will include plants, animals, deserts, water and sea. Wherever the part of the earth is utilized, that is a natural ecosystem. And what is artificial? A system which is made artificially by man, which does not have similarity to the natural, but it looks like a natural system. The artificial ecosystem will be like an aquarium or a garden which you make. A garden is not naturally found, it is made by human beings. Similarly, an aquarium is also an artificial ecosystem. Now, what is the importance of ecosystem? We are dependent on our ecosystem because we are a part of the ecosystem. The different components of our ecosystem are abiotic and biotic. Again, there are two names, so you have to pay attention to it. Abiotic ecosystem means the ecosystem which is made up of non-living things, and biotic ecosystem means which is made up of living things. Now, what are abiotic? What is abiotic component of the ecosystem? It would be all the living things, plants, animals, human beings. Now, abiotic system, these are points which you have to remember. Abiotic system has different comparts. The first part is the organic. Abiotic organic. What is organic? Organic, the word itself means which is found in living things. The component of a living organism is abiotic. This basically contains the components which are present in our body, plants and animals. They are the carbohydrates, proteins and molecules. Inorganic components are those which do not contain these carbohydrates. Example will be nitrogen, then oxygenized, then they are exchanged between the living and non-living. Inorganic are those which are made up of oxygen and other, like example is nitrogen. They are exchanged between the living and non-living. The living things and non-living things contain them. Then third is physical component of the ecosystem. These are which are physically found, like they are temperature of a place, the climate of a place, these sunlight, then rainfall. These are parts which are the physical components of the ecosystem. Fourth is the adipic factors. Now these are some technical terms because you are reading environmental studies, you are reading the environmental science. So some of the terms you will have to remember. The adipic factors means the factors which are related to soil. So what do you think, which type of factors will be related to soil? The growth of plants, the water, the underground water, the soil, and all of these factors are called adipic factors. So abiotic factors are of four types. Next factors are biotic factors. Biotic, the word bio means living. These are those components of the ecosystem which include microbes, plants, animals. They are the main components of the biotic. And by microbes we have read earlier, plants and animals, all of you know they are part. Now there are different components of biotic which have been described in your book. The first one is the producers. Now all of you know what are producers. Producers are those organisms which can produce their food. So plants are called producers. They convert sunlight into, they use sunlight and they convert sunlight to produce food, and they release energy. and they utilize the solar energy to produce food. So these are the components, these are the parts which are described on the first page.